GM's full-size rigs, including the Yukon, have been catching heat for engine trouble that just shouldn't exist in this segment. Lifter failures, ticking nightmares, trust issues. Modern V8s are not aging well. Now General Motors says they're fixing things the old-school way by building a better engine, a brand new generation of V8. They're dropping $888 million into new plants to make it happen. But here's the question that won't go away. Can we actually trust the same company that took rock-solid small blocks from the early 2000s, those V8s still running at 300,000 miles? Let's be honest, GM used to build engines you couldn't kill and ruined everything with the new series of LTs. So, is this new V8 the real comeback story the 2026 Yukon needs, or just another PR-driven refresh with a bigger price tag? Let's see. And we'll also get into the quieter cosmetic changes that are almost getting buried by all the engine buzz. New V8 engine. Big promises, bigger expectations. GM's not just dipping a toe into this. They're going all in. $888 million worth of let's fix this mess. That's a bold move, and it had to happen long time ago. The new 2026 Yukon can't afford another generation of V8s that sound strong on paper, but fall apart before 50,000 miles. Here's what we know so far. The focus is laser-locked on three things: reliability, power, and efficiency. Now that last one, that's where things got messy in the first place. GM's quest for better MPG gave us features like dynamic fuel management, aka the system that shuts down cylinders to save fuel, but ends up eating lifters. Long story short, great in theory, terrible in execution. Many longtime owners walked away because of DFM. So now the expectation is simple: bring the power, cut the gimmicks. Early information point to output in the 400 to 450 horsepower range, which would put the new V8 right where it needs to be, strong enough for towing, hauling, and flexing on the freeway. But the real prize here should be durability. GM, make an engine that lasts. One that doesn't need major surgery before your first set of brake pads wear out. Will the DFM be ditched entirely? That's still unclear. But if General Motors is serious about winning back the V8 fans, the ones still running 2003 Sierras and Silverados into the ground, they'll have to. No half measures this time. A full redesign coming in 2026? Don't be surprised. Normally, GM plays it by the book, trucks first, then SUVs follow. That's been the rhythm for years. But this time things might move a little faster. With the pressure to get these new V8s into production now, it wouldn't be shocking to see the 2026 Yukon get a full redesign sooner than enthusiasts originally expected. Yes, the SUV has just introduced some exterior and interior tweaks for the current model. But the company can't just drop a next-gen engine into the same aging shell and expect people to call it all new. If they're revamping what's under the hood, there's a good chance they'll rebuild what's around it too. Some updates could be carried over, such as the new front fascia with bold grille and sharp headlights. Inside, the updates could be more dramatic. GM's already going hard on digital interiors. We're talking curved displays, less clutter, and more connected tech baked in from the start. The Yukon could get a full width screen setup, or the new Ultify software. So 2026 could be a bigger year for the Yukon than anyone anticipated. When you're rebuilding from the inside out, might as well go all the way. Release date and pricing. The clock's ticking. So after all the redesign talk and big engine promises, here's the real question. When can you actually buy one? And how much more will it cost? GM just confirmed that big money investment, and experts are already pointing to 2027 model year as the official launch window. But let's be real, the company doesn't have too much time. Engine issues aren't going away, and the competition isn't slowing down. So we might see the new Yukon hit dealerships earlier than insiders expect. But here's the catch. Fast-tracking something this big can backfire. Rushing development usually means shorter testing cycles, which could mean early bugs, teething problems, or worst-case scenario, revisiting the same reliability issues they're trying to fix in the first place. And then there's the price. Let's not kid ourselves. All these changes are also the perfect setup for another hike. The Yukon is already flirting with premium territory, and one more bump could push it into luxury SUV pricing without the badge to back it up. If GM gets it right, maybe the extra dollars make sense. If not, buyers might think twice before signing up for a $75,000 gamble.